Hello friends, welcome to my channel Sims Biology. Today we are going to discuss a very important topic, that is the tooth. So today till the end of this video we will learn the basic structure of tooth, what are the different parts. So first let's discuss what are the important parts of the tooth. It is divided into three important parts. Number one is the crown. It is the uppermost part of the tooth which is seen to our naked eyes, means which is present above the gum. The second part is the neck. It is the part which is surrounded by the gum, which is present just below the crown. The third or the last part is the root, which is not seen to our eyes because it is present below the gum. Clear? So these are the three important parts of the tooth. Now let's learn three important terms assigned to the tooth. What are the three important terms? First, the thecodont. Thecodont. The tooth is also called the thecodont because it is present, engulfed, it is buried inside a cavity. Is present inside a bony cavity, attached to a bony cavity which is known as the theca or alveoli. That is the reason why the tooth is also called thecodont. The next term is the heterodont. Heterodont means hetero. First understand, homo and hetero. Homo means similar, hetero means dissimilar. So the tooth are not of similar type. The structure of the tooth are different in different region of the buccal cavity. So the tooth is called heterodont because of the different shape, size and structure and function. So the tooth has a different shape, size and function. Due to the different types of tooth, the tooth is also called heterodont. Finally, we will talk about diphyodont. Diphyodont, it is called so because it appears twice in our lifetime, once as milk tooth and once again after the milk tooth disappear, the tooth again reappear, which are known as the permanent tooth. So di means two, as it appears twice, it is called diphyodont because it appears, the tooth appears twice in lifetime. That is why it is called diphyodont. Okay, so these three terms are assigned to our tooth: thecodont, heterodont and diphyodont. Now let's go in detail about the structure of the tooth. What are its different parts? Let's see. So let me draw a diagram for you so that you can easily understand. Look at this. So this is the structure of a typical tooth, human tooth. Clear? So it has three different parts, as I have already told you. Clear? So this is the part where our gum is present. This is the part where the gum is present. Okay, so the part which is seen above the gum, I have told you, is the crown. So which is the crown region? This one. This is the crown. The part which is surrounded by the gum is the neck region. So this part is the neck region, and finally the last part is root, which is not seen to our eyes because it is present inside the gum. Okay, so this is at the end there is an aperture. This aperture is known as, yes, this aperture is called the apical foramen. Apical foramen. Why? Because it is a type of apex, and here the pore is present. So through these pore, the blood vessels and the nerve vessels enters into the cavity. This cavity, which is known as the pulp cavity. So the blood and nerve supply enter into the tooth through the apical foramen to a cavity which is known as the pulp cavity. Clear? So the pulp cavity contains what? The blood and nerve supply. That is why we can feel different types of sensation in our tooth by taking cold or very chilled or hot food into our buccal cavity. So these blood and nerve vessels, the nerve fibers, helps in detecting different sensation in our tooth. Clear? Next we will talk about the two important terms related with the tooth. What are they? One is the enamel. One is the enamel. And what is enamel? It is only present above the gum in the crown region. So this is the layer which is present above the crown, and it is the hardest part. It is the hardest part of our body. So enamel is the hardest part of our body. It is present above the crown region, and it is the shining part. Shining part of the tooth that makes our tooth shine, and it looks white due to the presence of enamel. And remember, this enamel is ectodermal in origin. So enamel is ectodermal in origin, and it is not present throughout the structure of the tooth, but it is only present on the crown region to make it shining and glossy. So our tooth looks very good and white due to the presence of enamel. It is a white hard calcareous covering on our tooth that protects it from decaying. Okay, so to avoid wear and tear of the tooth, the enamel, which is the strongest and hardest part of our body, is present on the crown region. Another term we need to know is the dentine. It is the dentine. It is present throughout the tooth. This structure is present throughout the tooth. So the dentine is present throughout the structure of the tooth. So this layer, we can say, is the dentine that makes the tooth. Okay, so the dentine, remember, is the part of the tooth which is mesodermal in origin. It is mesodermal in origin, the dentine. So it is also very important to remember dentine and enamel. Another term, odontoblast. This is related with enamel. Odontoblast. Odontoblast. These are the cells that helps in the formation of the enamel. So odontoblasts are the cell that forms the enamel, the strongest part. Likewise, so this one is odontoblast is responsible for the formation of the dentine, and enamel is formed with the help of the ameloblast. It is the layer of cells. Ameloblast are the cells that helps in the formation of enamel, and odontoblast helps in the formation of dentine. So odontoblast is the layer present throughout the tooth that secretes the layer which is called dentine, and the ameloblast are present in the crown region only, because the enamel is present in the crown only. So that ameloblast cells helps in the secretion of the hardest part of our body, that is our enamel, the hard shining calcareous layer on the crown region. So remember, ameloblast are the cells helps in the secretion of enamel, and odontoblast helps in the secretion of the dentine. Okay, so dentine is mesodermal in origin, whereas enamel is ectodermal in origin. Clear? So this is the basic structure of our tooth, divided into three different parts: crown, neck and tooth. It has a apical foramen through which the blood and nerve supply enters into the pulp cavity of the tooth. The ameloblast cells helps in enamel formation, odontoblast helps in dentine formation. Clear? Okay, the gum helps in attach, it makes a fixed attachment of the tooth to the theca or the bony cavity to which the tooth is attached. Another layer is also here, the cementing substance. Remember, root of the tooth fixed by jawbone by a layer of cement or the cementoblast. So it is attached in the root region. The layer is called cementoblast. These are the cells which secretes a cementing connective tissue that helps in the attachment of the tooth to the bony cavity in the jawbone, so that it can make itself fix and will not have any displacement during chewing of food. It needs to be constant in its position in order to help in chewing of food during mastication. So this is the basic structure of the tooth and the different parts of the tooth, how the different types of tooth helps in various functions. We will discuss in the next class. We will discuss about the dental formula as well. So this is all for today. This is the structure of the tooth. Thank you very much.